Alright, what's going on guys? It's your boy Squeeves here with another video. As you saw last week, I'm going to be putting this in. I'm already outside because I just got done filming the last video, but we're going to go ahead and open this box and see what we got. Okay, so right now you're kind of balanced on my steering wheel. I get a little bit of black off my face and I think I get it all, but never. Oh, I see how it opens. Just lift straight up. Ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? You see it before I do. Oh, nothing. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna look. You guys get to look. What is it? Let's pop it out of it. Ooh. I'm quite the fan. I will say that. So that's the front facing camera, that right there. I can't push it in because it's a little large. Let's see how it looks from the outside. I think you can kind of see it. That's it right there. Please remove that off before use. Let's get a little sneak peek. Ooh. Nope, we'll wait. We gotta wire it up first, so I'm gonna get to that. Okay, so these look pretty simple. It looks like I've got rear view camera here, and it probably plugs into the back of that thing. And then I've got, I think this is a power wire here. What else? I think it's just an extra thing to hold it. This is to pry off any plastic, and this looks like something to attach the camera with. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, got the wires rolled out. Trunk cleared out. Look what was in my trunk. It's like it knew I was about to have to wire something. But I'm gonna empty some of this out and try to figure out how to wire it up. Here we go. Alright. So here is this through. Dangling down on that wire. Just gotta connect it up like that. Unfortunately, I do have to put it in front of this. But luckily there's little screws I can just remove and pull the license plate off if I ever sell the car, something happens. But got it running over here. Got to connect to the reverse lights. And then plug it all up in there and run it back to the front, and we'll check that out. Here we go, camera's mounted. Unfortunately, I did have to do that. I don't really like the way the place it is, but it'll do for now. Okay, and it's now getting dark. That's what I'm working with. So I got the wire wired up over there. Now I'm running it all the way back to in there, which you can't see in there, sort of. It's focused now, but yep, that's what I'm doing now. Alright guys, so it is now a new day. I finished the install, everything's ready and good to go. Of course, it was nighttime, it's been a few days now, and I've figured out how it works. It's really cool, so I'm going to show you guys how it works, I guess. So what I recommend you guys to do that's different than what I did was that I ran the wire that way towards the right tail light, and then all the way underneath and up front, which was a bunch of wasted wire. I should have just gone to the driver's side tail light and straight forward. That would have been much easier and save a bunch of time. And there it is. And of course I ran the wire in coming through here, underneath all this, underneath here, up and through there, popping out right there. Now that's the power cord hanging. I'm waiting until I can actually set up a better power cord thing. I'll show you guys. Hold on, let me shut the trunk and we'll get in the car. Okay, so this came with something that plugged into here, the cigarette lighter, but of course mine doesn't work, which is great. Don't know why it doesn't work. I could have sworn it worked before, but now I'll have to replace it. But I found this extra cable that actually fits perfectly up here. Now, here's the wire that I ran from the back. Of course, all the way up underneath here, you can't see it at all. And comes out perfect, which is what I'm going to do with this eventually. But I'm going to figure out a better way to wire it up so that I can hide it so there's no wires at all and I can use my USB port again. But let's go ahead and start everything up and see how it looks. This is the startup. No micro SD card, which I do have as well actually, right here. To give you guys a basic gist of how this thing works. So there's 3 different modes that you can have on this. It is slightly crooked, don't know why, it bothers me though. But you have this main mode that I kind of keep it on, which you have the rear view and the front view, and then you can swipe on this left side through your views. So you got the front view and the rear view, and luckily what you can do is it's cropped differently, so you can kind of swipe up and down, sort of like you're moving the camera if you want to see differently. So if you're reversing and you want to look down at the ground, there you go. If you're reversing, or if you're just driving normally, you want to see kind of right behind you, you can look up a little bit, but that's the normal one that I tend to keep it on. And then if you swipe on the right side, it's the same. The only difference is whenever you swipe up and down on the right side is you change your brightness. So I always keep mine fully bright, and then whenever you have a micro SD card and you click, I don't know why the brightness just went down. Oh, because sometimes this cable is a little sus and it doesn't like to charge it. See? Oh, there it goes, it died. This is not going to be good. So whenever you first put in a micro SD, it's going to say micro SD card needs to be formatted. And look at how much battery is. I bet you it's still going to say that it's going to die. Don't ask me why, but it will. Okay, so we go to settings. I think you scroll down to the bottom. Right here, format SD. Confirm. So now that it's formatted, you can go back, and now it's ready to record. It'll be recording all the time, kind of on a loop. So as new footage comes in, it deletes old footage. And then if you ever get in an accident or somebody hits your car when you're in parking mode, then it will record and automatically lock it so it can't be deleted. Hello?
Hey, do you want these leftovers?
Sure.
They're from Cole.
Okay. I'll be there in a second.
Come on.
Bye. Can't ever record in peace. Alright, that's going to be all for today's video, guys. If you guys want to see or want to get a camera for yourself, I will link it down in the description below. I can't really think of what else to say in this outro, so I'm going to go eat those leftovers Kate called me about. See ya.